Hi, this is Takeyah A here at the Women's Emotional Wellness Conference put on by Akilah S. of the Life Design Agency, as well as ExecuMama.com. And I'm so grateful that she invited me here to join you today to share about this wonderful topic where we are personally, professionally, and emotionally well. How I nurture my own emotional wellness is actually comprised of several things. The first thing being eating well. And so it might seem like as a health coach, of course I eat well, but I also know that personally if I don't eat well, if I don't feel good, if I don't have green vegetables, my mood is not up, if I'm constipated because I didn't eat very well, then it affects my mood. I'm not in such great spirits. I'm always very mindful of making sure that I eat really, really well so that my mood is clear and I'm not funky and I can communicate well with the people around me. The next thing I do is connect with professionals as well as elders around me who are wiser than I am, as well as trained to be able to navigate challenges with people. So, of course, as a health coach, I am able to help others navigate their challenges, but I do believe it's important to have my own level of support. And emotionally, I definitely want to make sure I have people in my resource, I'm going to say pile in my resource circle to help me navigate any challenges that I have around emotional ups and downs that come about, with life, And then the next thing that I do, which is something I've been doing for the past 12 years, is practicing yoga. And, of course, there are different limbs of yoga, but more specifically I'm talking about the asana practice, the pranayama, which is the breathing, and the meditation, which are really, really helpful for me to navigate and balance out my energy and make sure that I'm really connecting to who I am at my core and breathing through it all. And the last thing, which is a more recent thing, is that I've been going to the water every now and then here in South Florida. Water's very nearby. I mean, the beach is no further than 15 to 20 minutes away. So I've been going to the water, trying to be more consistent with that so I can just reconnect and offer up some gratitude to the universe as well as to the ancestors for all that they've provided me, but also be able to just clear my mind. So the water has definitely been a key component more recently than anything else. So there are 3 emotional wellness categories, or survival strategies, as Akilah calls them, that are really, really challenging for me. One of them is relationships. The next one is excellence, and then the third one is money. And so relationships, especially in recent times, the older I've gotten, the more I've realized that I'm challenged by relationships, whether it's personal relationships or intimate relationships with a significant other. It's challenging for me because I have a certain way that I want to interact with people in a certain way that I want those relationships to be, and when they're not, I get very, very sad and distraught and I worry. And so how I am able to navigate that is by speaking and really communicating clearly what's going on with me, as well as seeking out support from those around me and being sure that I have the tools to navigate the challenges and make sure that I'm communicating more effectively and being sure to connect with the people around me and the ones that I love, as well as, sometimes calling my own self on my stuff, but also calling people on their stuff to make sure that there is no confusion about what's going on and actually asking them to be a part of the solution as opposed to me making them a problem, making them part of the solution as well as myself. And then when it comes to excellence, I definitely believe that I am pretty successful and I enjoy everything I've had. However, there are times when I feel like I could be doing more, or I want to do more, or I want others to recognize me more. And I think that that's something that I believe I can navigate, and I do navigate well. And one of the ways I do that, especially in my business, is by reading my testimonials. As a coach, I know I'm good. I get clients to have results. I get them to take action. And reading my own testimonials is one great way for me to tap into my own excellence and recognize that not only do I have great things to offer, but my clients also see that and recognize that as well. That's one way I do that. And the second way I work around my excellence and navigate that survival challenge is I just recognize that I'm always a work in progress, and there's always more for me to do, and there's always ways that I can really tap into all the skills that I have as an engineer or the skills I have as an entrepreneur and try to combine them and be able to help my business evolve. So I take the experiences I currently have and then allow them to evolve. I don't let them stay stagnant. I let my business grow. I let myself personally grow, and then I'm able to actually see myself succeed, because success is not necessarily one marker that I have in life. Success is always something I can always achieve. I'm always going. It's constantly moving. And the third thing is money. And the reason why money is something that came up for me as I thought about it was I realized more recently, and I've been owning more recently, that I want to be rich. So many people know that I'm an engineer by training, and so had I stayed on that path, I would have been making tons and tons more money than what I make as a health coach and a yoga instructor and a speaker. So I've claimed more recently that I want to be more wealthy. I'm really great at managing cash flow. I'm really good at sustaining myself, and I want to go beyond that. I want to be financially abundant. And so one way I've been doing that and navigating that is by diversifying my streams of income, seeking out support, and figuring out how can I really put these things into practice and revamp my business and invite others to support me in that journey. And those are my platform as a health coach and speaker allows women to take living personally, and that alone helps them connect to who they are at their core and recognize and understand what they need to survive, what they need to be emotionally well. And how I do that is mostly through one-on-one programs, but I also do it through group programming. So one of the things that I have right now is an e-guide called Momentum, How to Get Out of Your Rut and Into Action. And the reason why this is such an important tool for me that I've shared more recently with my clients as well as my audience is because it actually helps you take one specific goal and figure out where are you right now in your life? What's going on with you around your relationship, your spirituality, your career, physical activity, your food, whatever is going on in your life. It looks at your entire life and helps you pinpoint one specific area, one goal, and take action on that particular thing. So that's really important right now in the work that I do. And then the next thing that I have help and support around is taking a less judgmental approach to looking at your food. So I do that through cleansing and detoxification programs. So it might seem like as a health coach that I might have all these ideas about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, but I firmly believe that there's no one way for everyone to eat. So through my detoxification and cleansing programs, I help you take the food that you're currently eating and modify that and go to more of a plant-based and whole foods-based clean way of eating so that you can actually gain more clarity. You might even lose some weight at the time. Your digestion's going to be better. Your skin clears up. You feel good. You have more vibrant energy. And that alone will help you have a little bit more awareness about what's going on in your life. And actually, I was at a workshop the other day, actually a talk yesterday, and they were talking about awareness. And awareness happens when you actually have these experiences that help you pause and say, I didn't notice that. So the cleansing process allows you to take a pause and notice what's going on and then take action and do something different. And then the third thing that I have available for my clients and potential clients is something called Step Into Wellness. It's a 21-day wellness experience, and it happens virtually, and it's based on a community of women gathering online over 21 days, getting support every single day. There's a forum, and allows me to answer any questions around overall wellness, because sometimes you know that something is off, but you're not exactly sure what's going on. And so this program, Step Into Wellness, allows you to take wellness steps that are around food, that are around your mood, that are around sugar, your physical fitness, and just different areas of food-based wellness. And it's really, really powerful because women really are able to support each other, but also help their own selves make a difference in their own individual wellness. And that's the key thing that I do, is to help women take living personally. And I do that, of course, through I view well-being as a result of your nourishment. So when I look at nourishment, I not only look at what you're putting into your mouth, I look at what's going on in your life around relationships, spirituality, career, physical activity, and any subset of that, even like home environment. And so emotional wellness fits right into that. Emotional wellness is a part of your well-being. It's what makes you feel good. It's not necessarily an external view of your health. It's more of an internal view of your well-being. How well are you? So I totally feel that emotional wellness is a priority for everyone, but more specifically women. We're so used to putting out fires, making everyone else a priority, and at the end of the day, we end up burnt out, we end up not feeling well, we end up sick, and the people that are around us are not necessarily equipped with the tools or the practice in being able to support us. So it's important for us to put our own selves first and make sure that we take care of ourselves and take a more personal approach to living.